Hey everyone, Chris here, the RC Geek. Out at the field, we are taking a quick look at the E-flite F-14 Twin 40mm EDF. It's like the noisiest mosquito you've ever known. The model itself, it looks fantastic. It's a Tomcat. You can't go wrong with a Tomcat, in my opinion. And so the model, you know, it's got the full Tailor-on control, plus you've got the variable geometry wing. And so, you know, they got it all in terms of that. The only thing I do wish, you know, if it had retracts, but it's too small for that. The fixed gear are removable. You can pull them out and you can hand toss all day long if you wanted. Otherwise, you know, with respect to the controls, I am at 100% all around on the controls. And so that's 100% travel for roll with 10% expo, and then also 100% travel for the elevator with 10% expo as well. That's all per the manual, and that feels really good to me. Now, the one important thing I do want to point out that E-flite has done really well on this model, with an F-14, when you swing the wings back, you need to change your roll rate. That's an important aspect, otherwise the thing's gonna roll like a drill bit. So when you have a roll input and you swing the wings, you'll see that the roll rate changes automatically with the wing position and proportionally with the wing position. And so putting them back out is the same thing. So if you wanted to do rolling maneuvers while sweeping the wings or anything like that, you could, and it will automatically adjust the rate for you, which is fantastic. Otherwise, with respect to the CG, got a 2200 pack. This is the Gen 2 4-cell pushed all the way back. There's not much room to really do much here. You don't want it to go further forward. You want it as back as far as you can get it. And so you can run G1s, which I've got here, or you can run G2s. 30C is plenty. I've got a 50C in here at the moment, but I'm kind of going between 30 and 50C because that's what I've got. Otherwise, you know, the airplane looks fantastic in flight. It's a Tomcat. You can't go wrong with a Tomcat. It looks awesome. Landings are real nice. With a touch of power, you can kind of get a nose up attitude. Also with the wings swept, since you've got the rate changing automatically for you, it makes sweeping the wings really easy to do and kind of a no-brainer, really. So you just hit the switch and you keep on flying. One thing I forgot to mention, so this overwing fairing hatch, this is plastic, and the way that the swing wing operation works, there's a linear servo in here that's tied to the two push rods. And I want to mention is the design is such that if you strike a wing on the runway or something like that, it will pop the connection here at the wing off, and that just pops right in. So if you ever need to open this up, there are 4 screws total. There's screw here, and then this hatch comes off with magnets, and there are screws here and here. And so you can get an idea. This is the control unit here, the receiver, of course the linear actuators on the tails, etc. I just wanted to mention that because on the first flight, I struck the wing and so I had to open it all up. It's a pretty neat design, and it seems to be working well so far. So, all right, let's get this back on, let's get flying. Get that nose up, just a kiss of power, and it lands real nice. It's a little hot on the landings, but you kind of expect for the size and the loading. But cool little model, man. It's insanely cool. Like I said, it's like flying a plastic model, 1/32 scale Tomcat. This UMX technology, I always geek out over it, man. All right, there it is, E-flite F-14. You're not gonna beat the cool factor on this one. It's a Tomcat. You got the full variable geometry wing. I consider this kind of a UMX type airplane, and as UMXs go, there isn't anything cooler than this, in my opinion, because it's a Tomcat. I love Tomcats, and I always will. Here it is, F-14. Be sure to check out this next video, and until next time, I'll see you at the field. Turn that off.